And the kick is just inside the left upright. And there's a little celebrating going on in Charlotte, North Carolina right now. Mayfield now 11-21 for 173 off the fake, going deep downfield for Evans. He's got it. He and Bryant against each other. It's almost a no contest situation.
Welcome back. Got a hand in there, and I think the ball got away from Mike Evans. Watch this. He has to take it back away from Kobe Bryant.
Long touchdown drive to start the day. Play action pass to begin this drive, and a deep shot. Smith, perfect throw from Hurts. 43 yards, a thing of beauty. Try to get on third down. Raiders yet to get a stop on third today until Crosby gets home and sacks Hurts. Max Crosby, disaster of a season for the Raiders, but a really bright spot right there.
I want to get Terry McLaurin involved some more in this offense.
First down and 20.
Got him.
There's McLaurin inside the 10, stays on his feet into the end zone for a Commanders touchdown. 51 yards, Mariota to McLaurin. From the Giants 39.
Fumble!
Nichols, ball came loose. Giants have it. It's recovered by Carter. And then he laterals it back. This is Paulson Adebo. He sends it back to Javon Holland. And Holland is finally upended inside the 30.
Krosky Mayer was hobbling on the sideline. He gets the football. Bam, nice tackle. Tyler Nubin, and I can't tell if McNichols was down before that ball comes out. Then we got lateral after lateral after lateral.
They need to get to the 42. From the gun, deep drop. Allen hooks a pass, and it's a battle with a flag down. Shakir and Marcus Jones.
But he does have to work back through the body.
The ruling on the field is a catch. Pass interference, defense number 25. That penalty is declined. Result of the play, first down.
Wow, there's a lot to unpack here. People, anybody who wants to say weak schedule, anybody who wants to say anything about them, these are the types of drives that they can show everyone.
Henderson bounces away, and Henderson is off to the races.
Look at May.
Does he have another one in him?
May sprung him.
He does. Touchdown. Goodbye, Travion Henderson.
Drake May leading the way. If you want a reason to believe in your team, if you want a reason to believe in your quarterback, if you want to follow somebody in the battle, you follow a guy who's going to sprint 50 yards down the field.
And Pacheco remains the back, and Minshew to the air. And deep, and intercepted. It's picked off. Derwin James gets it. They'll bring a four-man rush. And Mahomes. Pole with the block. The pass caught downfield. Grabbed on the play. Thun will dance and dive. Flags all over the field. 3 of them.
So if they don't have success, the Jags don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, because they got a guy that has a big leg. Cook, his pass is nearly intercepted. Was it? Yes, it was. Picked off on the near sideline by Brown.
At this body posture right there, I'm thinking there's no chance he caught it.
It was intended for Adonai Mitchell.
Oh my goodness, what a pick by Monteric Brown.
I thought one of his great quotes when we asked him, can he see it? Can he now see a consistent vision? Here's Brown on the Jets sweep, and he fumbled the ball, and it's picked out of the air by the Jets. They force a turnover. The Jets have forced a turnover, and Malachi Moore will take it inside the 20-yard line. Stroud well protected, and there's Nico Collins, and Nico Collins will glide into the end zone. An opening drive Texan touchdown. How about that?
Over 200 yards passing is Jacoby Brissett for the end zone. Turning around, did he hang on? Michael Wilson, he's got a touchdown, Cardinals.
Burrow is not shy to throw it to anybody who is in one-on-one situation.
Burrow again kind of stumbles, and he's intercepted. Picked off by Van Noy. Then the handoff, it's Gilman. And Gilman is going to score as the Ravens look for the knockout punch. 95 yards.
I would continue to feature both of these running backs all day against this defense.
Jackson protected, throws a dart, deflected. Was that picked? Waiting for the signal, and yes, it was.
From the 22 on first down, Williams on the roll, directing traffic to the end zone. He throws, and it's DJ Moore, his second of the day. Chicago cashes in immediately from 22.
You talk about having confidence in your players, and again, the location. Look at the defender. And it's been hard for him to get back into that zone.
3rd and 15. Williams, pressure comes, down he goes. It's Myles Garrett.
And get the ball out of his hands on time.
Off play action. Purdy. Nice job stepping up. Nothing downfield. So he ends up running for it. Stays in bounds. Little pump fake and steps out of bounds. Simmons is in. He's got a touchdown in his career. He was out there. Cam Ward on the scramble. Throwback Simmons. His second career touchdown. Oh, man, as a fullback, he was lined up.
Charlie Smith from 47. It's on the way. It is good. There is a marker down. There's a flag down for now. The conquering hero of Ireland has given New Orleans the lead.
Offside. Defense number 26. That penalty's declined. The field goal was good.
2nd and 21. This is a run or screen down.
They just got it off. Very loud crowd right now. Young launching near side. He drops it in for Coker. What a rainbow!
Oh, my goodness.
Kobe Turner doing his job, and after that punt, look where they have it at midfield. And Stafford is heating up. It's at 297 yards on the game, looking for more.
Zips one to Nakua. Inside. Puka Nakua. Fighting all covers. Still going. Down to the 11.
Yeah, Brian Branch out for the season. Kirby Joseph, their all-pro safety, hasn't played in weeks.
Intercepted. Oh, Aiden Hutchinson. A clear path. Can he win the race? Hutchinson inside the 20. He's tackled there. What a play from Aiden Hutchinson.
Right now. We'll watch the play first because they're going deep. They're going deep. And stepping in front is Surtain with the pick, and Watson was hurt. Surtain high stepping and slipping by one tackle attempt.
Could be a screen right here. I might run something fast.
Love looking downfield, lofting to the end zone. It's Jacobs with the catch. Oh my goodness. What a grab by the running back.
But this is not a wide receiver. This is a running back. 1, 2. That is a touchdown.
Meyers, kick on the way, and it is good! Meyers delivers!
3rd down and 4. Rivers, and he's got a man. Touchdown! That's Josh Downs, and that's Phillip Rivers with a touchdown pass. The 422nd touchdown pass of his career. And the Colts go up 12-3.
McCarthy, the keeper, the walk-in. Gritty on his way to the end zone.
That's a little nasty right there.
The longest consistent leg we've seen in the league. This is 47 yards. And a fake, and a pitch back to Aubrey, who's on the run for the first down as he slides at the 23-yard line.
They will have a game plan of something like this. I've seen this practice in practice a million different times. And
he's the guy who deserves more playing time. On third down, got it to DK Metcalf. And fighting his way for the touchdown. Another one to the end zone and a jump ball that's caught by Waller for the touchdown.